In the summer of 1939, the world stood at the edge of chaos. Leaders shook hands in public, while planning betrayal behind closed doors. Nations whispered promises and plotted invasions. But among the noise, hidden in classified files and secret meetings, were stories that history tried to forget. A coded message that warned of war. A scientist whose discovery could have ended it sooner. And decisions made in silence that would change the fate of millions. This is not just the story of a war. This is the story of the secrets that could have changed everything. After the First World War, Europe was broken, humiliated, desperate. But from that desperation, one man rose. Adolf Hitler. He promised hope. He delivered fear. While the world watched his speeches, few noticed the shadows behind him. A network of secret financiers, engineers, and spies, quietly building the most powerful war machine the world had ever seen. In 1938, deep inside a Berlin basement, scientists worked in silence on something terrifying. A new kind of warfare. Fast, coordinated, unstoppable. They called it Blitzkrieg, lightning war. A strike so sudden, no nation could respond in time. And when it began, the world watched Poland fall in weeks. A nation erased, while others hesitated. But in London, one quiet mathematician was already at work. A man whose mind would one day break Hitler's greatest weapon. His code. His name was Alan Turing. War had now spread across continents. But not every battle was fought with bullets. In occupied France, messages were hidden in children's songs. Resistance fighters passed secret notes in loaves of bread. Every whisper could mean life or death. In the skies above London, bombs fell night after night. Yet Britain did not surrender. Winston Churchill's voice echoed across the airwaves, "We shall never give in." But behind his defiance was a growing fear. Rumors of a German weapon so advanced, it could end the war in one strike. Deep in the Bavarian mountains, scientists tested a rocket that could cross the edge of space. Its creator, a young engineer named Wernher von Braun. He dreamed of reaching the stars, but under Hitler's command, his dream became a nightmare. The weapon he built would rain fire on London. It was called the V2 rocket, and it was only the beginning. In 1941, Hitler made his greatest mistake. He invaded the Soviet Union. He believed it would fall within months. But he underestimated one enemy he could not defeat: the Russian winter. Frozen tanks, starving soldiers, entire divisions lost to the snow. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, a secret was discovered. American intelligence intercepted a strange coded phrase, "East wind rain." It was a warning, but it came too late. On December 7, 1941, the sky above Pearl Harbor exploded. The sleeping giant had awakened. Factories roared to life. Men and women worked day and night, building ships, planes, and hope. While the world burned, in a secret desert lab in New Mexico, a new kind of power was being born. The scientists called it the Manhattan Project. They weren't just building a weapon. They were building the end of an era. August 6, 1945. A single American bomber flew over Japan. Its name, Enola Gay. Inside was a weapon unlike anything seen before. They called it Little Boy. 43 seconds after release, the world changed forever. A blinding light. A city vanished. And silence. So heavy, still echoes today. When the dust settled, humanity realized the truth. We had created the power to destroy ourselves. The war was over. Hitler was gone. But the secrets, the scientists, the technology, the hidden deals, did not disappear. Wernher von Braun, the man who built Hitler's rockets, was brought to America under Operation Paperclip. The same hands that built weapons of death now built rockets for NASA. The world had traded one war for another, the Cold War, and a new race to the stars had begun. World War II ended with more than 70 million lives lost. But from its ashes rose new nations, new technologies, and new fears. History remembers the battles: Stalingrad, Normandy, Hiroshima. But the real story lies in the secrets. The invisible hands that shaped destiny, the messages decoded too late, and the choices made in silence. Because every war is fought twice, once on the battlefield, and once in the minds of those who dare to uncover the truth.
Subscribe.